The foundation of any effective pharmaceutical product lies in the quality of its active pharmaceutical ingredients, or APIs. These are the components that give a drug its therapeutic effect. They are the heart of any medication, the very essence that determines its efficacy and safety. Quality control in API manufacturing, therefore, is not just important, it is absolutely critical. It's like the North Star guiding the entire pharmaceutical industry. It ensures that every single pill, injection, or drop of medicine that reaches a patient is safe and will do its intended job. Imagine a world where APIs are not carefully controlled. A world where the essence of your medication could be compromised, leading to ineffective treatment or worse, harmful side effects. That's the world we prevent with rigorous quality control measures in API manufacturing. Without it, the result could be a pharmaceutical disaster. Because when it comes to medicine, quality is not just a standard, it's a promise. To ensure quality in API manufacturing, the pharmaceutical industry follows a set of guidelines known as Quality Assurance and Quality Control, QA/QC, and Good Manufacturing Practices, GMP. Let's break it down, shall we? Quality assurance, or QA, is a proactive process. It's all about preventing defects by focusing on the process used to make the product. It's the system of activities and oversight that instills confidence that the APIs are of the required quality. Quality control, or QC, on the other hand, is a reactive process. It's about identifying and correcting defects in the finished product. It's the part of quality management that ensures products and services comply with requirements. It's a set of methods that test, measure, and adjust the variation in a product's quality to ensure it meets the required standards. Now let's talk about GMP. What does it stand for? Good Manufacturing Practices. These are guidelines that provide a system of processes, procedures, and documentation to assure a product has the identity, strength, composition, quality, and purity that it is represented to possess. In essence, it's about ensuring that products are consistently produced and controlled according to quality standards. The need for these guidelines emerged from the necessity for standardization and quality control in pharmaceutical manufacturing. With a vast array of drugs being produced worldwide, it became imperative to create a universal set of guidelines that would ensure the safety and efficacy of these products. That's where QA/QC and GMP guidelines come into play. They provide a framework for pharmaceutical companies to follow, ensuring that every step of the manufacturing process, from the raw materials to the finished product, is carried out in a safe, clean, and controlled environment. This ensures that the final product is of the highest quality and safe for consumers. QA/QC and GMP guidelines have since become the backbone of the pharmaceutical industry, ensuring that every product that reaches the consumer is safe and effective. So the next time you pick up a medicine, remember the rigorous processes and guidelines that have been followed to ensure its quality. It's all about your safety, after all. The journey of QA/QC and GMP guidelines is a testament to the industry's commitment to quality and safety. Let's take a step back to the mid-20th century. It was during this era that the concept of quality assurance and quality control, also known as QA/QC, first began to take shape. The pharmaceutical industry recognized the need for standards to ensure the safety, quality, and efficacy of their products. However, it wasn't until the late 60s that Good Manufacturing Practices, or GMP, came into play. These guidelines were developed in response to a series of public health crises linked to poor manufacturing practices. As we moved into the 70s, the industry saw an increased focus on quality control. The guidelines were refined, and the industry started to see the benefits of these rigorous standards. But the journey didn't stop there. The 80s and 90s brought about further enhancements to the guidelines, particularly in the areas of validation and supplier quality. The focus shifted from mere compliance to a broader vision of total quality management. The turn of the millennium marked a significant milestone in the evolution of these guidelines. The International Council for Harmonization, ICH, introduced a series of guidelines starting with Q7. This was a groundbreaking move as it provided a global standard for good manufacturing practices in the manufacturing of active pharmaceutical ingredients, or APIs. Following Q7 came Q7A, which further refined the approach to quality management. And then, in 2011, the industry was introduced to Q11. This guideline emphasized the importance of understanding the manufacturing process and controlling the critical points to ensure the quality of APIs. Fast forward to today, and these guidelines are more critical than ever. They are continually being updated to reflect the latest scientific understanding and technological advancements. Despite the challenges and complexities, the industry continues to evolve these guidelines to meet the ever-changing needs of patients worldwide. So whether you're a seasoned pharmaceutical professional or just starting in the field, it's essential to stay abreast of these ever-evolving guidelines. They're not just rules to be followed, but a testament to the industry's unwavering commitment to quality and safety. Among the many guidelines in place, the ICH Q7, Q7A, and Q11 stand out for their specific focus on API manufacturing. Let's first dive into the ICH Q7. Established by the International Council for Harmonization, this guideline is often considered the global standard for good manufacturing practices, or GMP, for active pharmaceutical ingredients. It outlines the quality management principles such as proper documentation, facility and equipment maintenance, and material management that manufacturers should incorporate to ensure the production of high-quality APIs. One of the key principles of ICH Q7 is the emphasis on a robust quality management system. This means manufacturers should have processes in place that ensure consistent quality from the initial stages of production to the final API. It also underscores the importance of constant improvement, encouraging manufacturers to continually enhance their systems and processes. Now, let's move on to the ICH Q7A. This guideline is an amendment to Q7, and it provides further clarity on certain aspects of API manufacturing. It includes explicit guidance on areas like validation, equipment calibration, and handling of complaints and recalls. It also underscores the importance of traceability in manufacturing processes to ensure any issues can be quickly identified and rectified. Lastly, we have the ICH Q11 guideline. This one is particularly focused on the development and manufacture of drug substances. It provides a framework for designing, developing, and implementing processes that ensure a consistent API quality. Critical to Q11 is the concept of quality by design, or QBD. This approach pushes manufacturers to understand the relationship between raw materials, manufacturing processes, and the final API quality. Q11 also introduces the concept of a control strategy. This is a planned set of controls derived from current product and process understanding that assures process performance and product quality. The controls can include parameters and attributes related to drug substance and drug product materials and components, facility and equipment operating conditions, in-process controls, finished product specifications, and the associated methods and frequency of monitoring and control. These guidelines, though complex, provide a clear roadmap for API manufacturers, guiding them towards the production of high-quality APIs. They emphasize the importance of a systematic approach, continuous improvement, and a deep understanding of the manufacturing process. By adhering to these guidelines, manufacturers not only ensure the quality and safety of their APIs, but they also enhance their reputation in the industry and build trust with their customers. So, while the acronyms ICH Q7, Q7A, and Q11 might sound intimidating at first, they are in fact valuable tools for any API manufacturer aiming for excellence in their field. These guidelines, though complex, provide a clear roadmap for API manufacturers, guiding them towards the production of high-quality APIs. The world of API manufacturing is intricate, governed by a plethora of guidelines designed to uphold the highest standards of quality. As we've journeyed through this labyrinth of regulations, we've seen the significance of quality assurance and quality control known as QA/QC and good manufacturing practices or GMP guidelines. They are the compass and map guiding manufacturers through the complex terrain of API production. QA/QC is the beating heart of API manufacturing. It's the rigorous check and balance system ensuring that every step of the process, from raw materials to the finished product, meets the required standards. It's the guardian angel that ensures that the APIs, the very building blocks of medicines, are safe, pure, and effective. GMP guidelines, on the other hand, are the blueprint for quality. They lay down the rules for the design, monitoring, and control of manufacturing processes and facilities. They are the backbone of quality control, ensuring that APIs are produced consistently and to the required quality standards. Perhaps the most important guidelines in this realm are the ICH Q7, Q7A, and Q11. These are the guiding stars in the API manufacturing universe. ICH-Q7, known as the Good Manufacturing Guide for Active Pharmaceutical Ingredients, is a comprehensive guide covering all aspects of API manufacturing. ICH-Q7A, an amendment to Q7, further refines these guidelines, while ICH-Q11 provides a roadmap for the development and manufacture of APIs. These guidelines are not just rules to be followed, but a testament to the commitment towards quality and safety in the pharmaceutical industry. They are the pillars supporting the entire edifice of API manufacturing, ensuring that the ingredients that go into our medicines are of the highest quality. With these guidelines in place, API manufacturers can confidently produce safe and effective pharmaceutical ingredients. Subscribe for more because you won't find me later.